What is going on, everybody? Pete Simonetti here for NyynewsTV. My goodness, Matt Olson has been traded to the Atlanta Braves. So Matt Olson to the Braves. We don't know really what this means right now for the New York Yankees. We're going to talk about that. There's obviously things out there that make sense. One that I know me and my team were talking about already that say we don't like too much. And, you know, it's not even liking the player. It's just I guess you could say the sexiness of it. There's still, to really improve this club, it feels like if you were to go out there and get Rizzo, you get a better move elsewhere. And they really didn't do that. It looks like Rizzo's the guy. It looks like Rizzo's going to be the guy, and he's not terrible. I love Anthony Rizzo, but it's just not the sexy, attractive move that you're expecting from this club right now for where they were to be a legitimate contender. At the end of the day, too, Brian Cashman just had a presser. He said they're interested in doing other moves to field a legit World Series contender. Christian Patch, Shea Langlaers, Ryan Cusick, and Joey Estes is the ones going to the deal. So look, at the end of the day, Christian Patch and Shea Langlaers, I mean, that's not a bad deal. Let me look something up real quick while I'm with you guys. Atlanta Braves. So if that is the deal, let's take a look at something here real quickly. I think this is the most updated one. Christian Patch, hey, I was wrong. Yesterday. I said I don't think anybody gives up their top prospect. They gave up their top two prospects. Let me tweet that real quick. Yanks weren't doing that. Well, I guess the reports I mean, I guess the reports out there were accurate. You know what I mean? Look, yesterday I said it yesterday, and guys, I admit if I'm wrong on something, right? I said yesterday, I really thought if the Yankees were willing to say, hey, Peraza and a few other guys, it would have been a deal. Obviously not. Obviously, the reports were actually correct that they wanted top guys, and they got the top two prospects from the Braves. So, can't knock that one. Manaea's still out there. Can we get Manaea? So, let's dial it back for a second, and let's look and visit where we are right now with the New York Yankees. Okay? So, let's dial it back, and let's visit again where we are right now. 1 second, I got to message him, just see what this is. All right, I don't need that right now. Thank you again for everybody that's in here, but let's dial it back as I keep getting messages, but I don't have time. I don't want to look at them and talk on here. Let's look at where we are. The two remaining first basemen are Freeman, who, I mean, it almost feels like any second now it's going to be announced that he's going to the Dodgers. I mean, it just feels that way. It feels like he's going to the Dodgers. So, you got that there. And then Anthony Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo's only going to cost you money. I think Rizzo's going to end up getting a 2 or 3 year deal. I mean, my mind tells me it's going to be a deal with the Yankees. My heart tells me different. You know what I mean? My heart tells me a different story because I want somebody else. And I love Anthony Rizzo, but here was the thing with Anthony Rizzo. I've always said it. You go back on all the videos. If you got Correa, give me Rizzo. If you got a Story, if you got Seager back then, give me Rizzo. That's okay. But with IKF over there, the Donaldson thing, I said, I like the idea of Donaldson on the Yankees, but I need something else. There got to be something else along with that. For it to be Rizzo, who, again, I love. I think he adds a lot to the clubhouse. I think him and Donaldson would really do wonders for the young guys on this team coming up and for the clubhouse right now. I think they'll put the clubhouse on notice, all right? Say enough is enough. But I don't like it on the sense of what the product on the field is going to be. I think they improve in many areas. I do. Defensively, I think the Yankees are better. Offensively, they're striking out less, but it's like a meh. It's like, I don't know, it's decent, but it's not enough. It's. Let me put it like this. Brian Cashman just said it, that he wants to field a legit World Series team. A legit World Series team. This ain't it. This is not a legit World Series team. Jesus King Chavez, my friend, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, wow, I was hoping for Olson and Manaya. You and me both. I was definitely hoping for Olson and Manaya. No doubt about it. We don't get it. And if you look around the league right now, you say, well, what else can they do? And first train of thought is, well, if Oakland dealt Olson, Manaya is going to be dealt too. Do we get Manaya now? Do the Yankees pivot to starting pitching? Do they say, hey, look, if we could improve at first base, we like Anthony Rizzo. We think Anthony Rizzo's fine over there at first base. If we go out there now and maybe get a Manaya, now you've improved your rotation. You got a nice 1-2. You got a nice 1-2-3. You got a nice rotation if you get a guy like Manaya in there. Is that enough? That's the thing here. Is that enough? And now you got to remember, who else gets in the mix for Anthony Rizzo? Do the Yankees get into a bidding war for Rizzo when they could simply say, you know what? We got Luke Voit and we got DJ. Right now, DJ doesn't have a position. Do we leave him at first base? So the Yankees, I don't think, are going to battle for anybody. I don't think the Yankees are going to battle right now at all. I don't see them getting into any type of bidding war. So either they have a pretty good idea of what's going to happen, or they're going to sit back and relax and go, look, we got guys there. We got a first baseman. We feel we improved the left side of the infield. We got a first baseman. Seiya Suzuki's headed to the Padres. That's unavailable. I think you're going to have I think there's going to be a lot of news breaking in the next couple of hours. I think today there's going to be a lot. I'm just saying, man, if your infield ends up being Josh Donaldson, IKF, Torres, and DJ at first base, that's not a sexy infield, man. That's not a sexy infield at all. That's not a sexy infield. Even if Rizzo's at first base, it's better. It's improved, in my opinion, but it's not a sexy infield. It's not a sexy infield. You could definitely make the case that you've gotten better defensively. You could make the case that you've added the right personality into the clubhouse. You can make all those cases. But again, I go back to what I've said from the very beginning here. You cannot, by no means, do what this club done with the type of players that were available this offseason. Can't do it. You can't do it. With the type of players that was available, this is what you come out with? This was like plan 1G of the alphabet, of going over plans. This is like 1G. This is like all the way down there. Guys, if you don't mind, get those likes up too. Let's get those likes up. This is all the way down there, fam. This is like on another level of bad type of moves. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, again, my baseball brain says Rizzo's going to be the guy. We've seen many different times where Brian Cashman may surprise us with something. I don't know if that's going to happen. Rod Thompson with the super chat says, Atlanta giving up their number 1 and number 2 prospects should tell you that the prospects are just prospects. No matter how much we love them, you use your prospect capital to acquire major league talent. And look, the Braves did it. The Braves sat back and said, look, Freddie's gone. You know, we offered him a large contract. He said, no, we're not going to do it. And they improved. You could make the argument that Olson's better. You have a fair argument to say, I think Olson's going to be a better player going forward for the next couple of years. So they said, you know what? We're not going to wait for you. We're making a move and we're making it now. And you're right. They gave up their top 2 prospects who are really legitimate. Really, really legitimate. The good thing is here, I just thought of this. Give me a second. I just thought about this. 1 second, guys. 1 second, guys. Well, maybe not. But here's the thing that you got to remember. Shea Langeliers, however the hell you say his name. He's their top catching prospect. He ended the year in AAA. Are they moving Murphy? Are they going to move Sean Murphy? I don't know. Does Sean Murphy get moved? Icy Dylan says, do you think Gleyber or DJ gets traded? I think Glaber's the move. But let me say this. I think Glaber's the move. I just can't see Brian Cashman moving him. I think it's obvious. I think if anybody looks at this Yankees infield, they say, okay, Gleyber got to go. I think it's obvious. But I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Cashman has the balls in reality to do that. I don't think Cashman has the balls right now to say, you know what? If we're going to field our best team and this is the route we're taking, you are not a part of it, Gleyber. You're not a part of it. So we'll move on. Angel Frank says, I'm sick and tired of being a Yankee fan. All we do is run the same teams over and over. You win a World Series by going all in, and ownership and GM are too cheap to realize that. You're not wrong. We have been running the same team back and forth. Just for Fun Break says, I'm not going to a single game. F this team. Wow. We got a lot of anger on here. Jesus King Chavez says, sign Rizzo and Story. Trade Donaldson for pitching /catcher /outfielders and move IKF to third base. I don't know. I think all of us are on the same field right now. Look, yesterday when the trade was made, I said we got to wait till the next moves. Because I think the next moves are going to tell us what this club is really going to do. And so far, we haven't seen that. You know, we don't know what the next move is. Is there a next move? Is the next move only Rizzo? And then the Yankees sit back and go, well, DH is open. DJ could play all over the infield. DJ LeMahieu's your second. He's the best second baseman on the team. You can't tell me. I'm going to sum this up easy for you guys. I'm going to repeat what I repeated at the end of last season. If you come into the season, Gary Sanchez should not be your catcher. Check mark. He's not your catcher. That proves you're serious. If you come into the season again and DJ LeMahieu is not your starting second baseman, you are not serious to field a contender. You don't have a Gold Glover on your team at second base multiple times, and you go, he'll be the versatility guy. We'll move him around. We'll figure out what's best for him. That makes no sense. And I know what some people are saying. Well, maybe DJ LeMahieu is best right now for this team in that role because Donaldson's going to need days off. He got an injury history. We know that. Maybe first base help get starts at. He can get starts at second base. You move things around. But that's not what you do for a contending team like this. That's what you make an Oswaldo Cabrera type guy do. You don't do that with DJ LeMahieu. You're paying this guy all the all you want. Get him out there at second base where he belongs and leave him there. Let him play second base. Praying for Brian Reynolds, must-see TV. Keep praying, fam, but I'll pray with you. If we get enough prayers to make it happen, let's do it. But I don't see the Yankees doing it. Torres and Voit should go. I mean, look, would we do a deal straight up for a starter? Can we do a Montes for Gleyber and maybe a prospect? Is that possible? This team needs pitching. Don't give me that bullshit, Cash, that you're trying to create a winner, a legit World Series contender, and run out with the story, well, we got Severino back, so we're good. Bullshit. Bullshit. That's not good. And you're too smart of a baseball man to know that. That's not good. That's not good. Vinny, man, thank you for the super chat. He says, I'm one of the most optimistic fans you're going to meet. With that being said, this team disgusts me. No excuse. Can't tell us they're serious to do this at all. I agree. Montes and Murphy, I feel like now they got Shea Langeliers. He's a top catching prospect. He ain't far away. He's ready to go right now. Is that the move? Do they go get Murphy? I heard a lot of good things about the new young catcher they got. A lot of good things. Do they go get Murphy now? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's this to me is an unsolved puzzle right now. That's the best way I could describe it. It's an unsolved puzzle. It's truly an unsolved puzzle, and there has not been enough done yet. I mean, I don't know what else to say to this. I really don't. I don't know what else to say to this right now. Besides, it's an unsolved puzzle. It really just comes down to that. I really don't know what else to say right now. Besides, I'm not happy, of course. I really thought Olson was the guy. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Guys, give me a second. Let me actually share this out. I forgot to even do it. We got right into this, and I never shared this out. So let me do that real quickly, and then we'll keep running here for a bit. Maybe another move will pop off while we're live here. Let me go ahead and tweet that out. 1 second. If you guys have not shared this, please go ahead and do so. I'll have a message for everybody in here that might be new to the channel. I'll let you guys know a little more about NyynewsTV. But if you are not subscribed, make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now because we got so much stuff coming for you guys, man. I see Dylan says, how about Bryant and Kyle? And Kyle Schwarber. And where's Voit going? Bryant would have made sense if there wasn't a Donaldson thing. Maybe they feel Bryant could play first base. I don't know. He has outfield experience, of course, third base. Kyle Schwarber also DH, first base. I don't know what the Yankees are going for here. When it comes to Luke Voit, I don't know either, man. I just don't know because look, the one thing they did with yesterday's trade is they lowered their strikeouts. They got more guys that put the ball in play some more. But what is the overall idea that you're trying to change with your offense? What was your game plan? I can't imagine the Yankees sat down this offseason, right, in their room together with everybody and said plan 1A is to go get Josh Donaldson and IKF. That's plan 1A. That's the plan we'll go. If we hit that plan, we're happy. We're fielding a World Series contender. There is no way in hell that was the plan. There is a 0% chance that was the plan. Ain't no way. Ain't no way in hell. So, we'll see. So this is from Mark Bowman right now. Freddie Freeman's era with the Braves is likely over. The Yankees and Dodgers have seemingly been the favorites over the past few days, but the Rays and Blue Jays have remained aggressive. There was never a sense the Braves made a strong push. So we'll see what happens. Got a couple of super chats here to get to. This is from Angel Frank again. Thank you so much. I could have been the GM and realized that day one, I need to get ball players open up the books like in 2009. Now we ain't getting shit. We ain't getting jack shit. This is from Primetime Jay, my guy, Manaea and Murphy ASAP. Bring in Freeman or Rizzo. Look, if you get Murphy with Rizzo, I'm cool with that. But you got to show something here, man. Look, guys. Anybody who has watched me for a long time knows I love our prospects as much as the next dude. Guess what I love more of? I love a little thing called winning a World Series. I like that even more. So for me, Volpe's the only guy that I'm like, nah, I'm good. So let me tell you right now, if Oakland hits me up and goes, hey, we'll give you Manai and Murphy, but you got to give us Luis Gil, Oswald Peraza, Everson Piera, and a guy, another low A guy, A-ball guy. Done. I'm not even thinking about it. You know why? That makes us wholeheartedly better. That makes us so much better. That makes us so much better. Completely different ball club if we did something like that. This team cannot go in there with this rotation. I don't want to hear this shit about Severino. I don't want to hear the bullshit about Severino. I don't want to hear it. Well, maybe Sevy will be an ace again. We'll be lucky if Severino throws 20 games. We'll be lucky if Severino throws 20 games for us. We'll be lucky. So I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to hear that nonsense. Because to me, that's nonsense. Anthony Medina says, hey, Pete, hope you're doing well. I am disappointed with the Yankees, but I want to hold out hope that the Yankees are not finished making more moves. Anthony, that's all we can do. You know, at the end of the day, we got to just react. We're handicapped here. We're handicapped. We just have to react to what the team does and give our opinions of it, give our thoughts of it, or what we should do. We got to react to that. And I'm telling you what, I'm telling you right now. For me, I sit back and I watch everything. And for me, I've been told from the jump, I've told you guys this, that they're not going to sign a major contract. So I just feel like, I just feel like Freeman's not going to happen. So if Freeman happens, I'm going to be happy. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Jesus King Chavez says, Brian Cashman, yeah, fired. Vince McMahon, R.I.P. to Scott Hall too, man. That stuff got me today, man. Scott Hall's such a legend, man. That really got me today, man. So, yeah, man. The whole Scott Hall thing really got me today, man. So, prayers to Scott's family. Prayers to Scott's family. Is that what? Did I see Francis in here? Francis, is that you? Or is that somebody acting as Francis? Is that our Francis Lee? Is this our Francis Lee? Somebody got to tell me. Is this our Francis Lee? If it is our Francis Lee, I'm about to find out right now. Is this the Francis Lee? Is this Francis? Because if this is Francis, I mean the world got to hear from you. Would I have done what deal? Oh, it is him. All right, cool. Let me see. All right, we got a couple of more here. Yeah, man, it sucks, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here right now. Matter of fact, we're gonna get Francis on. We're gonna get Francis on real quick. Icy Dylan says, do you think the Yankees trade Jason Dominguez? I mean, there's nothing that makes us feel like they would. You know? There's nothing that make me feel that way. Jesus King Chavez says, R.I.P. to the bad guy. Hey yo. Yeah, man. R.I.P., man. That shit sucks, man. That shit really sucks. It really does. Let's get Francis in here. Let's get Francis. We're gonna call Francis right now. All right, Francis, you on speakerphone, so be careful. Let's see if we get him in here. Can you guys hear that? Yo, you are live right now. Let the fans know your thoughts.
Oh man.
This is how we do it. This is our technology over here.
This is how. I mean, listen, Pete. I am taken aback, to say the least. You know, Atlanta, they won the World Series, and they go out and make a blockbuster trade, giving up 1 and 2 prospects in their system.
Yep.
4 players total. And the Yankees are sitting on their hands.
Yep.
It's like, to say I'm losing hope is like an understatement.
It's hard, man. I told you. What did we talk about? We said there's no Francis, if this was a plan, remember we talked about plan 1A, B. This is like plan 1G.
Yeah, this is like plan. I was here when you said that. This is like plan GG. Dude, this is after the alphabet. And you know, I appreciate you saying with Josh Donaldson, there's positives there.
Right.
Because it's true, right?
Right.
He's a bad guy. He has a set of balls on him.
But that's not enough.
So at least we know there'll be some balls in the clubhouse.
Right.
But it's not enough.
No, it's not. No way.
It's not even close to being enough.
Yep.
Like, how are we supposed to accept this?
And that's what I said from the very beginning. I said, okay, you gotta wait to see what the follow up is because there gotta be a follow up move here. And if this is it, and they just get Rizzo, this is a terrible offseason, man.
I mean, at this point, what hope do we have that it's anybody but Rizzo at first base?
Yo, kicking it with Roy said, tell Francis to threaten Cashman.
These people, they want me never to come back to Twitter.
He ain't never coming back.
Nah, bro, listen.
This man has sacrificed himself too much for you guys, all right?
I emailed Twitter again today, man. We're in communication. We're trying to work something out.
Oh, I hope so. So that's the big negotiation of the offseason right now.
Yeah, I'm doing my job, unlike Hal and Cashman. Look, I want to provide a different angle here for the fans.
Let's hear it.
Because I know
you got the floor. The floor is yours.
Yeah, we're immediately putting this on Cashman, right?
Right.
I want to put out there the possibility, and Pete and I spoke about this, that Hal Steinbrenner gave him the directive that he would not allow him to acquire another big contract. If that is the case, then Correa was never a reality. Story was never a reality. Freeman was never a reality. Robbie Ray would never have been a reality, even though, in my opinion, that's not a big contract. If Hal gave that directive, then Brian's job, in terms of signing free agents, we can't blame him. What I do blame him for is moves like this. This Olson thing, I'm telling you, there's no explaining that out of Brian Cashman's legacy.
Yeah, right.
Especially if you knew, like we've been saying, Pete, you knew that this offseason were so many options out there.
Yep.
You can't afford to miss. And say how Steinbrenner tells you, well, we're not going to spend money. We're not spending, so you got to figure out how to do it some other way. Olson was the number one guy.
Yeah.
He should have been the number one guy on your list.
You're right. You're right.
And here we are.
Well, look, I mean,
Can't even hope for Freeman.
Well, if you remember, we want to go back to it, as much as I said it, because I had a few people today said, Pete, wasn't this what you told us? Yeah, but I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it either. We were in the wild card game, and I said, hey, you know who told me. I told you who told me.
Yeah.
And I said it. I said, look, I've been told now by 4 of my people that I truly trust. They all told me they will not add a major contract. I got people today telling me that Donaldson's a major contract. I don't consider that a major contract. Even with the subtraction, that's not a major contract.
Give me a break. We sent God, we sent $12 million, I think.
Could be more than that.
Sorry, we sent 14 over
yeah.
to Minnesota.
Yep.
We received back $26 million.
Yep.
That's a difference of $12 million.
Yeah, it's not a big contract.
Call that spending money. Like, what are we? The Mets?
Correct, exactly. And that's my thing. So even going back to that moment, Francis, I said it. I remember on the wild card game, I said, this is what I've been told. But
you called this in October.
Bro, but I said I can't believe it, and I'm not going to believe it because of what's available. It makes no sense.
No, I said the same thing.
And here we are.
When you reported it, I was like, that's really hard for me to believe.
I agree. I said the same thing.
Fighting to stay under the luxury tax, I was like, how do they go in and not spend? Like, we think last season was a slap in the face. But if they go into the offseason and don't spend after getting under the luxury tax threshold, I mean, that would be a slap in the face, right?
No doubt.
Here we are.
It's a big slap. Right now, I mean.
Here we are. This goes to show how good your sources are.
It's like they're just laughing at us, is what it feels like right now. And, I got people in the comments section. These guys are right. They're saying, well, maybe they got Shea Langeliers over in with the Braves. He's a top catcher prospect. He's right there. Is Murphy available? Are the Yankees, were they also discussing a Murphy deal?
I mean, at this point, you would have to assume everyone in Oakland is available.
I mean, Murphy and Minaya. I mean, how do you not get that done right now? How do you not push for even just Minaya at this point?
I mean,
I've never seen a farm system, by the way, where nobody's available.
No, dude.
No one's available.
We're at the point in free agency. I'm going to set the scene for the fans. This is the point where it's like the wild card game. We were down early to Boston. We had that opportunity, though. When Cora pulled Eovaldi, we had ducks on the pond.
Yep.
We had that opportunity. I feel like we're at that moment right now. Right? IKF is in the fold. Josh Donaldson is in the fold. Gio's gone. Sanchez is gone. Praise be to God.
Yep.
But we'll talk about that at another time.
Right.
But I feel like we're at the point where all hope is not completely lost because, I mean, Freeman has yet to sign. Story has yet to sign. Correa has yet to sign. But to me, that's just done. Like, I gave up on that.
Yeah.
0% chance.
I will say this. I just got a message from somebody I trust, and he says he still believes that Freeman could end up a Yankee. So this is somebody that's very good. They know their shit. I'll say it like this: the same guy told me this that told you guys in our chat that Noah Syndergaard was going to the Angels, and he said he still believes everything he's hearing that the Yankees are very, very much involved in Freeman. I don't believe it, to be honest, because I think he goes to the Dodgers, but we'll see.
If they did spend money at this point, it's Freeman, right? Think about it.
Who else is there?
We have no first base prospects. I mean, Luke Voigt has to be moved. The way that the trade deadline went, the way that the season ended, the comments between, Boone and Voigt saying he wants to play, Voigt has to be moved.
Oh, no doubt about it.
DJ can't be our first baseman.
No.
I mean,
Cashman said it.
Got to do something.
Cashman said he's not a first baseman.
And he's right. At least there's one thing he's right about. And this is what when I say that there's still hope, I mean, if they were to go and sign Freeman, we're still looking at a lineup that features Judge, Freeman, Stanton. IKF is not a power guy, things like that. But a 270 batting average
puts the ball in play.
Doesn't look bad in this lineup.
Donaldson, I mean, even if Donaldson plays 130 games, he's going to hit you 20 plus.
Exactly. Donaldson, listen, he's not an attractive name at this stage, but look at his numbers last season and look at what we got in guys like Glaber and Gio last year.
Yep.
And Donaldson was way better.
Well, that's the thing,
he was
too.
Almost twice them.
Well, that's what I said about Donaldson. First of all, the whole thing with Donaldson, to me, is clubhouse presence. Is fire. And now you have some Yankee reporters, he's also coming out saying he's going to add much-needed fire and attitude to this team. So that's cute and all. But see, if you ask me, if you're saying, well, Gary's gone, we got rid of him for that, we want to change his clubhouse, little Game Boy can't be in there anymore then. Get his ass out of there. Make a real statement.
Yeah, trade him for a pitcher.
Trade him for a pitcher. Make a real statement.
There's tons of teams who have pitching on the block right now. If listen, there's still a way. There's still a way to make this a contender. But the options are narrowing every hour. I mean, Suzuki going to the Padres.
Yeah.
I mean, Preller just does not give up, does he?
Nope, he doesn't care.
He just continues to push and push and push. He wants to win. Yep. And he's in a division with the Dodgers. Everybody would understand if he said it makes no sense for us to keep going for it when this team is just a behemoth right now.
Right.
It's going to be tough to compete. They don't care.
Nope, they
don't
going.
lay down.
They keep
going. They keep pushing.
And I think the deal with Suzuki was like 5 years, $70 million.
Which is nothing. We said it was going to be like that.
Yep.
We said he wasn't going to
Yep.
get anything.
So, couple of quick super chats here. I want to make sure that I read and say that we got to them. Tyler says, Cashman, you're fired, Vince McMahon style. I agree with that. Jesus King Chavez says, we signed Ronald Guzman yesterday. He plays first base. I don't think he won't be the first baseman over some of these guys that are currently on the team, but he's a nice little depth piece for them. But I don't know, man. You got any just last thoughts for us?
Yeah, man. I'll say this, guys. I know the days are growing dark and sad. But one thing for sure, two things for certain, and that's Pete and Francis being here for you all. We will show up. We know how to run a team. We know how to put the talent on the field. So we're going to be here, come what may. Now, in regards to players, if you're a fan, here's my Francis optimism take. It's the best I could do right now. It's not going to be the best. But hold on to hope for Freeman. He's still not in Dodger blue. The Atlanta Braves are out of that sweepstakes. Maybe we get Freeman. Maybe Cashman swings a trade for Murphy, and we have a real catcher. Maybe he gets one of those arms from Oakland as well. You add those three pieces, like I said, IKF, not a sexy name, but he's here now. Donaldson, an upgrade, no matter what anyone's telling you. It might not be the biggest, but it is a upgrade.
Definitely an upgrade. I agree.
You put all that together, they got a shot. That's it, though.
Yeah, and Brian Cashman said Luke Voigt looks really good. DJ LeMahieu can play first, second, and third. So, we're getting the same. He goes against his own word. That's the funny thing at this point with these guys. These guys literally go against their own words of what they say and expect us to be like, yeah, we don't remember you just saying the guy can't play there.
I mean, Pete, we knew it was a joke when Sunday morning Boone tells everybody Gio's the shortstop. Sunday night,
he's gone.
He's getting shipped to Minnesota.
Yep.
Yeah, so we believe what they're saying.
Just insane.
Give me a break.
Just insane. So, anyway, Francis, enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see what happens, and hopefully you win your battle with Twitter. We need you back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got to keep hope alive. Keep fighting.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right, bro.
Well, guys, that was one half of Designated Spittaz, or both of us together, really, Francis Lee. And, sometimes me and Francis, we disagree on certain things, but there's nothing to disagree with here. I mean, this is really what it is. And by the way, too, guys, just to get it out there to you, Designated Spittaz is brought to you by Manscaped. Go out there today and get that ultra premium collection. Use our code word, which is Spittaz, Spittaz. Use that today for 20% off and free shipping anywhere you are. Again, that is Spittaz at manscaped.com, Spittaz, and get yourself some Manscaped today. Great stuff, great quality. But speaking of quality, we don't have much right now, man. Even seeing some more Brian Cashman's comments talking about this guy could play. This guy just shat on all those ideas. He shat on them. He said, yeah, DJ, we know DJ's not a first baseman. We know this other guy's not a first baseman. We understand that. So what are you doing? So what are we doing here? Quick program alert for you guys. If you are new to this channel, do not be new to this channel. Please hit that subscribe button right now. NyynewsTV is the spot to be. I'm telling you guys right now. Yankee news, baseball news in general. There is no spot like NyynewsTV. Again, Sunday, Designated Spittaz. 6 podcasts running weekly. Monday, NYYST. Tonight, NYYST. The podcast will be live from 8:30 on. They will be live, so you will be with the fellas live, meaning you can ask them questions. You can do whatever you want. You can have that fun with a live NYYST podcast. It's going to be insane tonight. I can't wait to hear what the fellas got to say. Tuesday, it's going to be interesting to see, too, what Ozzie Guillen has to say about Josh Donaldson joining the Yankees. Ozzie Guillen, of course, Tuesday night Guillen's World, Ozzy with his two sons, Ozzy Jr. and Oni, not Oni Jr., Oni. Wednesday, we got Twin Bill. Thursday, Hola Como Estas, and Friday, Chef Talk with Gary Sheffield Jr. So make sure you're here to check all of those out. Subscribe, put the notifications on so you never miss one of our videos. We have live chats like this constantly. During the season, we're going to have live pregame and postgame videos for you guys to get a hold of and have fun with. But yeah, like Francis said, I mean, one of my guys who has been right a lot said he still thinks that Freddie Freeman to the Yankees is very, very possible. I have no reason to doubt him. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll take it from there. Until Freddie Freeman is in Dodger Blue, still a possibility. It's still a possibility. That's all there is to it. Oh, yeah, the Mets get an A+. Is that Ivan? I can't see that. I always mess it up. I think it's Ivan's World. Let's be honest. We're not getting Freeman, and I wouldn't be surprised if Judge walks. I think, well, going back to what I was told during the wild card game. I was told multiple times a little before it and during the wild card game and even into the offseason. You guys that have been with me know. I was told that the Yankees, again, aren't going to add a major contract. I hope to God that's wrong, and I hope they do. And that the reason they're not is because they're going to re-sign Judge, because Hal Steinbrenner is a very big Aaron Judge fan. And that's who he wants to give that money to. I was about to say that. Kobe Jeet, I think that is. I was just about to say that right there. I was going to say that unless the Yankees maybe give Freeman 6 years, maybe they could get him. But I don't know, man. Well, Freeman is more realistic because it's money. So as a Yankee fan, you expect money's the easy way out, isn't it? I mean, money's the easy way out usually. So that's typically how it goes. Bad Dog says, if nothing else comes out of this offseason, at least I don't got to look at Gary's face ever again. I agree with that, Bad Dog. I tell you what, man. Gary's something. Francis says, if they go to the regular season without re-signing Judge, this team is a joke. So if you at least do that, at least re-sign Judge then. It was an impossible offseason to mess up. Joey and Nelly, I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you, man. I don't know anymore, man. I don't know. It just felt like all season long, right? All off season that the Oakland A's and the Yankees were like a match made in heaven. It just made too much damn sense. And now we sit back and we have nothing. We have nothing at all. You know, so I mean, one second, guys. Sorry, I'm just responding to somebody real quick. Give me a second, guys. Brian Cashman said about Josh Donaldson, he's definitely got an edge to him. Maybe that type of personality is going to be good for us. Yeah, it is. I don't know how you idiots didn't see it last year. I mean, I'm not a manager of a club or a general manager. Maybe I should be at this damn point. If you guys didn't know that. I mean, let's get real here. Ivan's World says, don't worry, they will re-sign Gardner. Yeah, you know Gardner's going to be re-signed at some point. That's just regular yearly Yankee stuff. Gardner's not going anywhere, I don't think. We'll see what happens. I would give Freeman the 6 year. I don't care at this point. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what it is. It depends on what the years are. I don't know anymore. I really don't. I can't sit here and give you guys a roadmap. I don't know. And I even said it on Twitter the other day. News coming out there like that, it hasn't been much. The Yankees have kept things very, very close to the hip year after year after year. That's how they make moves like Donaldson and nobody knows about it. So I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know anymore. Typically, you know, I have people telling me, well, they might go this route, they might go that route. This is likely, this is unlikely. The only thing I have right now is people telling me that the Yankees are not out on Freeman. So don't believe anybody that says they're out of that. That is just the Dodgers and that's it. The Yankees are seriously involved in Freeman. That's the last that I got. Other than that, I'm assuming Rizzo's the guy if they don't get Freeman. And if they're not looking to spend money also, as I was told, you would think Rizzo's the guy because that's not a giant contract. I was told they wouldn't sign a major contract again. Not that they wouldn't sign anybody, that they wouldn't sign a major contract. And right now we kind of just have no choice but to play the waiting game, I guess, and wait and see. I guess that's it. To me, Freeman's a major contract. That's a major contract. 250 plus is a major contract. 2 something is a major contract. Man. Well, the first year of NyynewsTV doesn't have an exciting offseason. I tell you guys that much. God. The way this offseason started, man, I said, man, I think we got to buckle up. Like I was telling Francis on that call, man, I said in the wild card game what I was reporting on. And I said to myself, I said, I can't believe it. This is the first time I'm actually trying to not believe what my people are telling me because how can they not spend money? Look at the talent that was available. How could they not spend with the guys that was available? And right now we're looking at like, ain't nothing happening. You know? So, damn, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see, man. Again, I'm holding out hope for Freeman. I don't know if it's going to happen. Like I said, I got one guy who has given me some really good information before saying the Yankees are aggressive on Freeman. They're not out on him. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm you know, it's hard to hold any hope right now. Hopefully they get Freeman. I think if they do get Freeman, they are greatly improved. But if they don't, they don't. Ivan's World again, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Mets outbid us, all because the FIP. They were serious about FIP. They improved that. They improved that rotation though. You know, can we get Freeman and Manaea? We need a starter. We need a starter, man. We need a starter. That's the other thing. We need a starting pitcher. We need a starting pitcher. I mean, it's insane, man. You know, until these guys, Bad Dog, you know, until these guys are on other clubs, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, until Freddie Freeman is with somebody else, I don't know. Like I said, one of my guys is telling me I trust him. I don't have no reason not to trust him. I don't have any reason not to trust him. He said the Yankees are still aggressive on Freeman. He said they're very aggressive on him. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Until we got confirmation, I don't know. Until he tells me, hey, deal's done, I'll report it. But all I'm hearing is that they're still aggressive. So maybe they're trying to make that move. I don't know. I don't know. Will the Reds trade Castillo? Look, if the Yankees weren't going to give up top guys to get Olson, they're not going to get Castillo. They're not going to get Castillo that way. Domingo Germán to the DL or the IL, whatever the hell they call it. At this point, who gives a shit? I mean, in reality, where we are right now, who gives a shit? I'm just keeping it. Who gives a poop? I don't care. I don't care if Domingo Germán's out. I don't care right now. We ain't got nothing. You know what I mean? It don't really matter to me. It don't really matter to me. Hey, Bad Dog, we got to get you on soon, man. We got to get you on to talk when the Yankees make whatever moves they make and they're ready to go. We got to get you on so we could do a toast to Gary Sanchez in Minnesota. We definitely got to do that. If you guys are not following Bad Dog Sports, man, go ahead and do that. Yeah, I could care less about Domingo Germán being healthy or hurt. I really don't care. This is from Brian Cashman. Is this Cashman on MLB Network? The Steinbrenner family has already committed enough money into this team. We are not saying we aren't going to spend, but we aren't saying that. We aren't saying that the money is limitless. My God, man. My God, I don't even know what to say, man. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Hey, Jonathan Alvarez, my good friend, man. Johnny Alvarez been watching me for a long time, since back in my car videos, man. Back in the day, let me tell you, man. Honestly, Pete, I'm so damn tired of this organization. It's been 11 years and 21 since last dynasty. Under Cashman, when is enough enough? Time for a change. Can't say I haven't said it. Can't say I haven't told you guys. I can't say I haven't said it. Can't say I haven't told you guys. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I've been saying since 2018, when I was the first person to report on Gary Sanchez, that I was told in the offseason the Yankees were very upset with the way he looks and has performed and his conditioning. Then all that news came out, and I said at that time, me and Felix of NY News, trade for JT Realmuto immediately. Go get that guy. Gary's done. He's never going to be the same guy. I heard so much shit about Gary that I reported, and everybody hated me for it. Everybody hated me for it. Just as I've been saying, get rid of Cashman. Sometimes you wear out your welcome. He is not a top GM anymore. He's not that guy. Whoever he got around him, they're not there. They're not it anymore. They're not it anymore. Ruben says, man, the Braves paid a hefty price for Olson. I wanted Olson. Like, come on. Olson fits like a glove. He is perfect for him. Johnny Alvarez, man, you know what I've been saying for years. Again, this is real talk for the real fan. I've always said it, and I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Anybody that's new to this channel, if you want bullshit, if you want people to blow smoke up your ass, go to the other guys. It's not us. Go to the other guys. If you want a team of people to blow smoke up your ass and tell you everything is cute and nice, go to the other guys. But we're going to give you the shit like we believe. We're going to tell you the truth, and that's it. We don't beat around the bush. We come on here and we talk to you. If you want to hear bullshit and see little TMZ pictures of players in the offseason, go to the other guys. We don't do it. We don't do it. We don't do it here. We don't do that. So if you're in here and you're not subscribed, do yourself a favor. Subscribe. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Subscribe. Do the smart thing. Sub to the real guys. Sub to the real team. Do that. Muhammad, man, thank you so much. He says, Pete, let's get real, Pete. Let's get real, Pete. Let's get real. Freeman isn't coming here. That's that. We still have DJ and Void in the roster, so Pete, shut up. Ain't coming here. Muhammad, man, all I'm doing, Muhammad, is telling you what I'm being told, man. My heart, my mind tells me he's not coming here. My mind tells me he's not coming here. My ears and what my people have said is that the Yankees are still very aggressive and don't count them out. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Who is this? This is Brother Natural. Brother Natural. I like the name. Brother Natural. That's what's up. Giraffe Neck Mark must be having the time of his life. That's the Mets dude, right? That's the Mets guy. Yeah, man, he should. God bless him. I'm gonna keep it real. I said this yesterday. I ain't one of those Yankee fans. I'm not one of those Yankee fans that just sit back and don't give a shit. Or I hate the Mets. I'm not one of those guys, man. I'm not one of those guys. Look, the Mets, Steve Cohen, I'll raise my hand. Can you buy the Yankees? You bought the wrong team, my man. I want that guy. I want that guy to run my club. So, Mets fans, this is a Yankee guy. I want that guy. Give me that guy to run this team. The worst thing about the Yankees is, and this is where they've gotten to, this is why I created this channel. And this is true. Everybody knows that. I say it all the time. I created this channel because the beat writers suck ass. Let's keep real. The beat writers suck ass. They suck ass. Of Cashman, of Hal Steinbrenner, of Aaron Boone. They suck ass. That's what they do. Okay? Then you got the other guys that also talk Yankees and shit like that. They also suck ass. That's what they do. You know? That's what these guys do. That's why this channel was created. Because I know the fans want truth. The fans don't want bullshit. The fans are tired of having beat writers that Aaron Boone comes up there and goes, I feel we're a better team. Ain't nobody out there goes, Aaron. Bro, but nothing's changed. What is better? You just got done saying that this team needs improvement. Brian Cashman just said, we got latitude. We need to upgrade here, upgrade there, here. What are we doing? Ruben, man, thank you for the super chat. He says, probably not a great thing. When Fernando Tatis was asked when his motorcycle accident happened, he responded, which one? That's hilarious. Yeah, man. If you're the Padres, you don't like that. I'll tell you that. If I'm the owner of the Padres, I understand he's a young kid, and I get it. He wants to have fun, especially in DR. I get it. Everybody in DR drives motorcycles around. I get it. But, kid, we giving you a lot of money. You're going to have a conversation there. If that's me, at least. Michael K is a Yankee boy. Let's get real here. They all are. Don't let them bullshit you. CC Sabathia is a Yankee guy. He's not going to give you the truth on the Yankees. He knew the problem. That's what got me so mad about him and Rucco's show. After the whole Yankees wild card debacle, I listened to that show. Phil Nevin's a really nice guy, and I'd really hate to have to say something bad about him because I really like Phil. CC Sabathia. Yeah, well, I know something's wrong, and I tell you, I don't know why he talks like Sherman Klump. He talks like, I don't know why I did that, but that's my Sherman. Well, good morning. I don't know why the New York Yankees have an issue and a problem, but I tell you what, I know there's an issue there, but you don't want to say what it is. Say what it is. We know what the problem was. They got no balls. That's the problem. They got a manager who said I got bullied by an ump. That's the problem. They got a manager who never pulled Gary and Glaber aside and said, wake up! What are you guys doing? Wake up! Enough is enough! That was the problem. The guy jogs the first base. He turns around. The first base coach, Willits, walks away. Nobody else talks to him. That's the problem. And Sabathia knows it. CC knows it. He knows it. They all know it. Michael K knows it. What does Michael K say when he talk about Boone? Well, Boone's he's a really nice guy, and you don't really talk about really. What does Boone having to be nice have to do with him being a manager? What does Phil Nevin happen to be a nice guy have to do with him being a coach? The beat writers aren't. You got Lindsay Adler, who's vaccinated. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Talk about the ball game. We deal with politics and shit all day in everyday life. We all had to do these nut job friggin' they put on us. We don't give a shit. We want to talk baseball. Hey, Aaron, they're going to Canada. Who's vaccinated? Who gives a shit, you cat holding wearing bitch? Who cares? Who cares? Who gives a shit? I want to see the team play baseball. I don't care about none of that. You got Yankee fans on Twitter, these young nitwits. What are you guys doing? They're worried about everything else. Talk about baseball. That's why NyynewsTV was created. And if you're not subscribed, you're doing it wrong. If you're not subscribed, you're doing it wrong. This is the spot. This is the shit you're going to get all the time. This is it. Me too. All I want to do is win. All I want to do is win. That is it. Maybe if you had some accountability, Hal Steinbrenner will feel like that there's some fire under his ass. Maybe that's what he will feel like. Maybe if there was real accountability in a beat writing squad, maybe they would feel a little pressure. Maybe if that was the case, we'd have different results. Maybe if that was the case, we'd have different results. That's all I could say. That's all I could say. Do you know how many quotes I can tell you guys off the top of my damn head that the New York Yankees said and then hypocritically just flipped on everybody? Dating back to the minute Aaron Boone took over this team, 2018. It just became like it's a TV show. The Yankees feel so scripted, it's not even funny. So again, that's why NyynewsTV was created. Because I'm sick and tired of it. Just like you guys are, I'm sick and tired of it. You need people that understand that, hey, you can talk the truth and not get yelled at. You don't have to get canceled. You can go out there and tell the truth about this team because the other guys believe it too. They just are too scared to say it. You could do it. You can do it. You can go have a real conversation about the Yankees. You don't got to be scared about what people are going to say to you on Twitter. It's not the way this shit works. It's not the way this shit works. It's that simple. It's that simple. So apparently they're also saying that the Braves never gave Freddie Freeman a heads up. So Freeman's probably out there saying, hey, if I want to go back to the Braves, that's done. Let me make up my mind now. Aaron Boone was asked, who's the Yankee first baseman? He said Luke Voit. And where DJ LeMahieu fits in, everywhere. So does that mean that both of these guys are going to be traded? If it has anything to do like what he did with Gio, they might be the next guys to go. They might be the next guys to go. Johnny Alvarez, man, I appreciate that 100. Johnny, you've been here longer than probably most people in here. You know what it is. You've been here for a very, very long time, and I appreciate it, man. I definitely appreciate it. Christian says this channel is underrated. Not for long. Not for long. Can I just say that? Not for long. Not for long. Not for long. People are sick and tired of it. People are tired of it. People are tired of putting on radio and hearing Michael Kay make excuses for this team. People are tired of putting on other podcasts and just hearing bullshit. Oh my God, Luis Severino and his wife got married this offseason. Oh, Aaron Hicks. Oh, look, he dived in center field. In Dominican Republic, he had 210. Oh, God, our center fielder's ready to go. I love him. People are tired of it. People are tired of it. People are tired. TMZ got no place in Yankee world. I'm sorry. TMZ got no place in our world. If the guy breaks his fucking neck in the offseason, yeah, report it. Corn Cob, I remember. Look, one thing about me, I got a pretty good memory. I remember a lot of the names that were here when I used to make videos in my car. You know what I mean? So I remember a lot of that. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Joey Yanelli says this channel is lit. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Matt Chambers, this page is awesome. Guys, tell everybody about us. Tell everybody about us. 'Cause I'm telling you, man, we're going through the roof. It's nonstop. Look at the team we got. I mean, that's the thing, too. You guys are just seeing me. Wait until 8:30 tonight. Mark your calendar for 8:30 tonight when you get to see the fellas. When you get to see the fellas tonight, you guys are just seeing me right now. This is my creation. But wait till you see those guys tonight. If you're new to this channel, wait till you see Ozzie Guillen and the Guillens talk. Wait till you see everybody that's here. Wait till you see everybody that's here, man. You know what I mean? This is the spot. There is no other spot. I ain't tooting my own horn here. If it was just me, I'd be like, maybe you like another person. You know what I mean? Maybe you like somebody else, and that's okay. You could do that. You could like somebody else. That's okay. But we got so many other people. You guys heard Francis Lee today. It's my boy. You know what I mean? You guys know Felix, NY News. Ozzie Guillen, of course, you guys know. Chef Jr., Gary Sheffield Jr. tells you like it is. The twins, Alex and Luca, tells you like it is. It'll never stop. It'll never stop. You guys are going to be seeing me almost every single day. And, this is it. But thank you everybody too for the kind words on the channel. I appreciate it, man. The kind words keep us going and lift us up, so but we'll see what happens, man. Until Freddie Freeman is in Dodger Blue, we got to see what happens. The only time today I'm going to be unavailable, just to give you guys a heads up on my schedule, I like to let you guys know what I do. My schedule tonight, 5 o'clock to about 8:30, I am not going to be available at all. So from 5 o'clock to 8:30, I will not be available at all. 7 o'clock, I got to film the Guillen show. 8:30, we're going to be live, but not me. It will be Chris and Christian NYST podcast. And they're amazing. I can't wait till you guys can see them. Can you and Chef have a special together? I'm pretty sure me and Chef will be live together often this year. I'm more than certain. Hirsch says Pete got the All-Stars tonight. Yeah, man. Christian and Chris are going to be hot. They're going to be on fire tonight. They're going to be on fire tonight. I can't wait to see it. I really can't wait to see it, man. I'm super excited about seeing them tonight. So, you guys know my schedule. Let's see if there's any updates out there right now. Let's take a look and see. Let's do a quick Twitter run-through. And let's take a look if there's anything here. All right, we already seen that one. Let's see. Okay, looks like we don't have anything really else right now, guys. Let's see. Yeah, so there's really nothing else right now. I think everybody's kind of still talking about the one deal. We don't know much else at the moment. So guys, can I announce one more thing too? If you are new to the channel, we have partnered with the New York Yankees on one thing. There will be NyynewsTV Day at Yankee Stadium. That is going to be the 25th of June. It's a 1 o'clock game against the Astros. With your ticket purchase, we will have the MasterCard party deck from 11:30 to 1 p.m. All you can eat, all you can drink, and you better believe your boy's going to be shooting the brewskis back. All right? The brewskis are going to be flowing. Make sure you're there. We're going to put the link in the chat. Make sure you're there. Get your ticket as soon as you can so we can all have a nice little get-together together and just have a wonderful time. But, again, guys, there's that link right there in the chat for you guys right now. But thank you so much to everybody that have subscribed to this page. I greatly appreciate everybody that subs, everybody that shares this out. I appreciate you more than you can imagine. Guys, we are busting our ass here at this channel. Again, I already told you about the podcast, but remember this. We also have live pregame shows every game, live postgame shows every game. We're going to set it up where you guys can call in, and we could take calls in the pregame to see what you guys think. So much going on, man. It is June 25th. The link is right there in the chat. You can go check that out right now. Again, 11:30 to 1 o'clock, the MasterCard party deck. All you can eat food comes with that ticket. All you can drink comes with that ticket. We got a lot of stuff. Hopefully, we'll be seeing maybe Freddie Freeman at first. Maybe something good happens. I'm told the Yankees are still aggressive. We'll see what happens there. But with that being said, guys, I am going to hop off here. If nothing else happens and I am not back by 5, I told you guys my schedule from 5 to 8:30. I'm unavailable. I will not be able to go live. 8:30, NyynewsTV will be live. Tune in at 8:30. Do not miss it. And go to that link there. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcast. Leave a 5-star review for us on Apple Podcast, guys. I appreciate it. See you guys next time. See you at 8:30 with NyynewsTV. Do not miss it. But for me, right now, adios.
Before it hits the front page,